I'm here with Simangele Hadebe ahead of an ABU title fight, defense, right, of the title, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's right. That's right. ABU defense with Stumai Mugi from Tanzania. Yes.
How do you feel about the opponent? Last time we had Vanjabe come here, you gave her quite a big crater in her eye.
It's a different fight. Different opponent, different style. So we'll see what this one has in store for us. But I'm obviously planning for a win.
And how have you prepared for her? Has it been one of the better camps that you've had so far?
No camp is better. It only gets worse because of the opponent. Step up. You need to step up as a champion as well. And for Stumai, I am prepared for a good fight, all 10 rounds, because that's what we're fighting. And I'm planning for a good fight. I've seen a couple of videos. I've seen we've been working on her style, so we'll see if she's got something new to bring, we've also got something new to bring up.
And let's talk about the all-women main card, right, for Women's Month in August. I mean, what's your thoughts on the bill? And you obviously headlining the bill, so it's a major thing for you as well. What do you think about the bill as a whole?
Oh, I never thought that, I would be the main fight on ESPN,
I want to ask, why would you never think that?
Because that it's quite a challenge. It's quite a challenge. So as women, obviously we need to step up and be on top of our game. So to be the main card, I'm very happy and very pleased. So I have to step up the game as well. Also my performance, and perform very well and better than the last time. So I'm willing to bring it my all. Yeah.
And you got former foe friend now, Ellen Simwaka, on the co-main event. Also got a good fight. She's defending her IBF title. What do you think about her fight?
Quite a tough fight. Yeah, I don't really know the lady she's fighting, but she seems quite tough, and she's gonna bring on the fight. So both of our opponents will say they're quite tough. So we have a big fight. Also, there's undercards. So there's some good fights coming up there. So it's gonna be a good bill for women and Women's Month. So we're very grateful for this opportunity. I think we should all grab it in both hands.
If I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, you're undefeated as a flyweight.
As a flyweight, yes, because in Russia I fought on 52 kg. Yeah, yes, junior bantam. So yeah.
So I mean, flyweight for you. I mean, you comfortably making weight now. You're finding that you're getting fights. I mean, I know that was the original struggle, was to get fights, but now that ESPN's coming around and they got options for you, you must be a lot happier that you can compete at the best division possible for you.
Yes, I'm actually very happy, and my manager Colleen, she's doing a great job, because she's the one. She wouldn't get any fight above my weight, so that's actually good management on my side. So we're now getting fights. At first it was quite a delay wise, because we're looking for opponents. So for now it's opening up, and obviously we're gonna get opponents from overseas. So yeah, it's gonna be good.
So obviously you're gonna be, since you're the main event, you're going to have a lot of eyes on you and judging your performance. And I've called you many times like the female version of Heki Butler. I mean, with all that sort of, do you take the pressures of that, or is it just like another day for you?
The best advice I can give myself is to not take it in mind, because that's a lot of pressure on my shoulder, especially when you think about it, because fans, people, family, they can... They have a lot of impact. I mean, like a lot of pressure on your shoulders. So I try not to take that into mind and just do my best and perform well, and obviously step up every fight.
And every fight is sort of a step towards a bigger goal. I mean, you look at this title, I mean, it's a title defense for you, but the ABU is associated to the WBC, so you've got to be watching who's in the ratings, who's the world champion there. Yes,
that's right. I'm watching, especially the Mexicans, The overseas opponents are very tough, so I'm watching all of them, watching how they fight, watching what must I do to improve, always watching what I'm lacking on and improving there. Yes.
And speaking about Mexican fighters, I mean, you've seen in the recent times, you've seen Heki Butler, and now Sivanathi Nonshinga is going to fight in Mexico as well for the IBF world title. Would you be prepared to do the same trip?
I'll be prepared, and I'll be prepared to be the one, bring a title or winning more fights on overseas, in overseas. So yeah, I'm very grateful, and I'm happy to be the one, to go out there and come back with a win or whatever title. Yes.
How critical are you of your performances? Because your performances have been, in my eyes, you've won pretty much every round since you've become to flyweights. I mean, how critical are you of yourself when you watch yourself back?
Obviously I would wish for knockouts as a boxer, so it's improving on that one. But if I finish all 10 rounds, as long as I work in all my rounds, so I'm good with that. I'm good.
And you obviously see Elim Simwaka's knocking people out lately, so is she giving you some inspiration?
Yes, yeah, that's true. And obviously I've been sparring with her and Adija and Rushta, all of the girls. So I'm very grateful. I'm learning a lot. You learn a lot from different opponents, different boxers. So for me, I think that's where I'm gunning it. Maybe trying to improve my knockout rate.
Do you and Ellen still get competitive in sparring, or is it more like a helpful thing? Like, how does that relationship work?
When it comes to sparring, Ellen, it's more like a fight.
Okay.
It's more like I'm in a real fight. So it's not like, yes, it is sparring with friends, but sparring is sparring. Yeah.
So you got some valuable lessons, and you're going to take that into this fight. So, without the question, you said you want to get more knockouts. I mean, is this going to be the fight where you're going to do it?
Obviously, that plan is also on the table, okay. But finishing all the round is on the table as well. So yeah, I'm ready to give it my best shot.
What happens if we're in a situation like this, right? You're 7 rounds up after 7 rounds. Let's say you won all the rounds in your mind, your trainer's minds, that you very clear head. Do you then think, well, maybe I can go for the stoppage now, or do you then say, okay, no, I'm safe. I'm just going to coast to the end? Yeah. What's going through your mind at that stage?
When you've won all the rounds, you just have to be careful, because anything can change in those last 2. When your opponent is gunning for, because she's the one who will be gunning for an knockout for on my side.
Does that not present more openings?
Yeah, it does. But at the same time, if I see that, okay, you know what, I can go for it, then I'll go for it. If the coach, I have to trust the coach as well in the corner. If the coach says, go for it, you can do it, then I'll go for it. But go for it watchfully, carefully, yeah.
And in this fight, are you still going to be representing all the causes you were fighting for in the last fight?
Yes, I am representing that. That's going to be my goal and my journey from now on. So to all the women out there, they must step up, they must speak out, and don't let the abusers take advantage of you. It's Women's Month. Let's empower each other. Let's not demotivate each other, because some women tend to do that. Let's just empower each other and just love and just, take care of each other.
All right, and then let's get a message. We're going to do a face-to-face, I'm assuming a bit later, but do you have a message for your opponents?
Yeah, just to my Mugi, let's bring on the fight. So I hear you've stepped up your game, so I've also did the same. So the fans are gonna be watching a very good fight. So to also to my sponsors, Drivetrain, Brokia, and Midval Municipality, thank you so much for the support. And to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Simangele Hadebe, and also my improvement as well. And also on this fight, you can catch it on 218 on Thursday night from 7 p.m.
All right, you did all my work for me right there for the ESPN. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time, Simangele, and all the best for fight night.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.